Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Hey there, everybody. Red Bat here. And today I am celebrating my 18th birthday. Woohoo! And to start it all off, this is part 1 of my birthday video. Da 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 da! 20th anniversary Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I have been wanting to do this for almost a whole entire week because he arrived last Thursday. He turned out so much better than I imagined, and I agree with everyone that has had this figure before me. This is by far the best Transformers figure ever made. No questions asked. There you go. For his color scheme, the cab is mainly red. He has a silverish stripe going all the way around. Not on his back, but 3/4 of it anyway. He's got these yellow light thingies. He's got these really cool vents here for added detail. And he's got some little detail markings in here. I think it looks really nice. This is the 20th anniversary version, the original, not the DVD. You can tell because he has shiny chrome. He has the battle damage or the scoring around his Autobot symbol. On the part of his other shoulder here. That's pretty much it when it comes to vehicle mode. Well, the back is mostly blue, and he's got working vents on the back of his legs. The left one doesn't like to pop up. The right one will pop up if I can just get it right. Oh well. He's got a trailer hatch. Of course, this is the one that doesn't come with a trailer. It's got shortened smokestacks that you can actually move, which I think is really nice. And he does have shocks in all of his tires. They do all go up and down. And I think that's just really neat. On to his transformation. Take these gas tanks and you push them and the legs will slide out. Then what I do is I go ahead and do the feet. He's got a little panel right here that's underneath his foot, which is like right that. You just pull it out and you flip this panel down and that leaves his foot completely done, no gap. Do the same thing with his other foot. Turn it around. You could turn it around the other way, but that would just kind of delay the transformation a little bit, and that would just cause a lot of problems and probably scratch the paint off. Now, start on the cab. Flip these things up. Let me just situate the camera here where I can aim it a little bit better. There we go. Next, what I go ahead and do is I just pull the arms back and pull them out. Then I open his door, and I forgot that he has a little seat in there that hides his head. Just go in there and fold it down, and you can clearly see his head. Then unclip the bumper, turn it around, and before I do anything else, I take the back piece, I fold it down, and I pop his head up, bring his ear thingies up, and the back piece that hides his head, just fold it back up. Next, I take the headlights and I temporarily fold them down. See, I already turned the bumper around. Next, all I got to do is get the matrix into place, and this is where most of his folding will take place. And you have to be extremely careful because this is the version that has a lot of scratching, and this stuff will very easily scratch off. There was a couple of times when I tried to transform him and his matrix would fall out, excuse me. But it can easily go back in. Next, I go ahead and take tires, I fold them around, and you have to pop them into place, and make sure you pop them twice, because otherwise the windows on his chest will not shut. Do the same thing with the other tire. That's one pop. That's two. Next, I go ahead and stand him up, and I just go ahead and turn him around. Take his bumper, fold all of that down. Go ahead and close his chest. Bring all of that up. Close the fake grill. Separate his legs. Fold that down. Take the headlights back here and fold them up and align them just right to where they will lock into place, which sometimes if I use one hand it takes a while. There we go. Then I take his panels down here and now pop his hand. Do that same thing with the other side. There's a panel right there. Flip it out. Push it in. And here we have 20th anniversary Optimus Prime in all his glory. Now here you can see a little bit more of the battle scarring. He's got some on his grill, some right next to his grill, right on his abdomen. He's got some more on it. He's got more on his arms, and some on his knees, and that's about it. His color scheme is basically the same. He has a blue head with a silverish face with very, very brilliantly shining blue eyes. He has blue hands, blue legs, blue feet, kind of silverish gray waist and leg, hips, thighs, I guess. That's pretty much it. He is extremely poseable. I don't normally pose my Transformers figures, but my favorite pose to put 20th Prime is in the very pose that movie Prime was in when he was doing the movie. If I can see if I can get it right. This is how I like to have him posed, with his legs kind of bent out like this, where he's saying, "I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to all surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting." And he has a moving faceplate, and the button to activate that is right here on the back of his head. "Freedom is the right of all sentient beings." So you can. So it's kind of like what Night Slash said, that you can kind of do a little role play if you play with your Transformers. I don't really play with them all that much. I don't play with him as much as I do with all my other figures. And I've actually gotten a little rough with some of my other figures because they are scratched. Anyway, I gotta go. Part 2 is coming up.